All right, so this is the very quick book review on The Street by Ann Petry. Another book that I couldn't put it down, so I did finish this over a long weekend. And this book, oh my gosh, it is a very powerful story about Ludi Johnson and kind of her journey as a newly single mother. Try not to give too much away, but she is married. Her husband is in Jamaica. She went through the things with poverty, and like every man in her life let her down, like every one of them. Dad, everybody, okay? She has a son named Bub, and she was fighting to find a better life for him. So she moved. She studied hard. She moved into this area in New York, in Harlem, but it was still kind of run down, and this lady was struggling. Like he was a weirdo. The contact, excuse me, the other people that are like in this place, like the other women are broken. She's fighting hard to do all the right things. She had a job, but she was trying to figure out how to earn more money. She wanted to get her and her son Bub out of the place where they were. So she, she has a good voice, so she figured she'd just try to go sing. That did not work out. Meanwhile, that weirdo super who was like stalking her, showing up in her apartment and all the things, like touching her clothes. Y'all, it was crazy, okay? And then Bub, who was just this little boy who all he heard his mom talk about was how poor they were and how they couldn't do things. So little Bub starts to think of ways that he could earn money to help his mom. And he was being manipulated by the super. It wasn't a happy ending. It wasn't like a redemption story. I wanted to know what happened to Bub, and I wanted to know what happened to Ludi at the end. But you can almost like see the tragedy and feel the trauma with this book. It was really powerful. It was another one of those books that I was like, what in the world? Like, what? So I feel really good. If you want to see, I have a list of my 2026 TBRs on the YouTube channel, Mrs. Pie. So you can go there and see, like, I had 9 books. This was book number 2. And I'm already starting the third book, which is going to be a little bit lighter because I had nightmares after reading this one. So The Street and Petry, very, very well written. She's an amazing novelist. I can't say enough, but this was basically set in the time of the 40s in Harlem. Can't say enough about this wonderful, awesome author. It's definitely one of those, I think I'd like to read another book by this author, and I will do that after I finish all 9 books. I'm not trying to buy nothing else. That's my review. The Street and Petry, very powerful book. This is definitely a page turner, something you can get through on a long weekend, maybe 4 days or so. If you're a reader like me, where you got other stuff going on too, but you definitely want to pick this one up. 374 pages. If you wanted to use this as a book club read, there are discussion questions in here as well. Sorry, there's an eyelash on my, sorry. There's discussion questions in here as well if you wanted to do that. I personally, anyway, just go ahead and pick this one up, The Street by Ann Petry. Add it to your list of wonderful, awesome, amazing African-American writers. And y'all take care. I'll come back with my next book. See you. There you go. I'm trying to show the cover, y'all. Bye.